It's your girl, Luscious Barbie, another Dallas, Texas check, a Let's Talk Dallas podcast, and I'm here with
ElexisTX.
Hey, ElexisTX. First of all, let's get into the name because ElexisTX is just like, I mean, it's classic. But I gotta ask you a question: Do you drive Alexis?
I wish.
Because
not yet.
We gotta get you Alexis. Alexis, if you want to sponsor, and if you want to throw Alexis and Luscious or little Alexis, that's fine. Because I feel like, I don't know, I've just growing up hearing, you know, she's from Texas, she drives Alexis, her name Alexis,
right?
You know, but where is your inspiration coming from with the name?
So the name comes from the porn star ElexisTX. Hers is spelled with an A, and her Texas is spelled completely out. And my middle name, one of my middle names, is Elexis. I have two middle names. It's spelled with an E, and I'm from Texas.
Okay. So you was like, so I'm about to get personal. Okay,
it's fine.
So was you just watching porn?
No, actually, what's funny is I don't even watch porn.
Oh, okay.
I wrote this song like back in December, and the song was really, really vulgar. It was a lot of nasty talking, and I was telling my brother, I was like, I kind of want to name this song Alexis Star because it was just really nasty. But he was like, why don't they just be your artist name? And I was like, I'm not trying to get sued because it's too close to her name.
Yeah.
But I finessed it. I changed the Texas. I abbreviated to TX. My middle name really is Alexis.
Yeah.
So
it just, I mean, anybody from anywhere else automatically know you from Texas, so you get that credit, you know. Because anywhere around the world, if you don't already know, Texas is really popping. Like,
exactly.
And that's the main thing that I love about doing what I do, because it's all about, I mean, Texas and highlighting who and what and where and how. So, I mean, like, give us a little bit of the background behind ElexisTX, because reading into your bio, I know that you've been inspired by hearing your mom sing from 4 years old. So, give us a little bit of your background, your childhood. What was that like?
My childhood was crazy. My childhood was pretty fun. I grew up with an artist as a mom and a hustler as a daddy. So it was just two different worlds merged into one.
That's an amazing combo.
It is. It really is. Now looking back over it as an adult, I'm really appreciative of it. My mom, she paints, she draws, she does poetry, she sings. So everything that I know how to do, I got it from her. Watching my mom and listening to my mom, she led songs in choir. Just being around that energy as a kid, it's just naturally, it came on to me.
Oh yeah, that's amazing. Yeah. So at what age do you feel like you just knew, like, okay, you know what, Mama, I'm gonna have to go piggyback off of this?
I don't really remember the age, but I do remember being in elementary school. She used to, when she would be at work, she doodled a lot because she worked like at call centers. So in her downtime, she would doodle. I would take her doodles and just trace over them.
Oh wow! And
just practice. I really didn't want to be an artist. I was just watching what my mom did, and you know. Too.
Oh yeah, that's see, for anybody watching, that is how it's supposed to be.
Exactly.
Because you know, us growing up, we're literally sponges. So seeing something that amazing and then just twisting it and turning it into your own, that is like so satisfying to my ears, because it's you know, I feel like the story, like my segment behind the grind, is what I love, because I love to find out where it came from, because it helps people kind of understand a little bit who you are. So now that you're here, how old are you?
I'm 23.
Okay, you're 23. So you here, are you from Dallas, or are you just from Texas all over?
No, I'm from Dallas. I was raised in Oak Cliff.
Okay, raised in Oak Cliff, rep your city. So now that you're here and you're doing music, so what is it? Because listening to, I'm gonna just put it out there. I have to do the lip pop. Listening to Reckless Girl. Love it.
Thank you.
It gives me soul, like Afro beats, R&B. It gives me that different sound that I believe Dallas needs.
Right.
And radio needs. Everywhere needs this, because it's something that you can switch it up so much, and I can see it, on movies. I can see it anywhere. It's a really good song.
Thank you.
So tell us a little bit about your music style. What was the inspiration behind that?
It's really funny explaining because I get that question a lot. Like, people who listen to my music, they ask me that question a lot, and they assume that I have this weird ritual that I do when I go into a space, and I literally just be freestyling. Like, I didn't freestyle that song in the studio, but when I listen to a beat, it's just words just start coming out.
Yeah.
And I just, like, it literally happens like that. There's no process behind it. It just comes out. I don't be trying.
Crazy because the switch up. Because I listened to Reckless Girl and then I listened to Wave, and it was just like two different people. Like, honestly, on Reckless Girl, I honestly thought you were from out of the United States.
Someone asked me. I played it for. I have a lot of friends who are Africans. I played it for them, and they were like, "Are you Jamaican?" I was like, I'm from Oakland. I'm not Jamaican.
But it really picks it up, and I think that's gonna work a lot into your favor. So what do you think separates yourself, besides the fact that you can switch up so much, from these artists that's coming out of Texas now?
I think what separates me is the fact that I was in choir from really as a child. Church I did choir, then in school I was in choir from the 6th grade up to the age of 21. So that's about 9 years of in choir. I think what really will separate me is my ear. As in choir, you're like trained to listen to everything around you and make sure everything blends. So just years and years of training my ear to listen for certain sounds. I don't really need to know what it feels like as long as it sounds right to me. It's a certain sound that I look for. I think that's what separates me. That I can hear really, really well. In the studio, I'm not turned up, I'm not drinking, I'm not doing a lot. I'm most likely just sitting down with my eyes closed.
Yeah.
Listening. It's all in the ear.
And that's amazing because you're 23 now and you basically practice all of your life. So it's coming out so fresh and so new, and just having that. And you write all your music, right?
I do.
That's amazing. So with the writing process, do you write for other people, or is it strictly just for you, or where are you wanting to go with that?
I really want to write for other people. I really do. I'm open to it because I love writing music.
Y'all heard it. She open to it, so
Hit me up.
Hit her up, the
Singer,
DM,
songwriter,
whatever.
Just let me know.
But okay, so explain to me, what is a reckless girl? Okay, because listening to the song, I'm like, I want to be a reckless girl. I'm like, well, I might already be a reckless girl.
You might just be one already.
Or I may be a regular girl, a little basic. I don't know. Give us your definition of a reckless girl.
So the idea behind the song, a reckless girl, is just someone who's extremely just comfortable with herself and not rebellious. It's really not, because I have reckless and I have regular, so it's not really a good and a bad. It's really like a light and a day. Like, it's just a woman who has duality, who can do both, who can be, just chilling at the bar, looking cute. Got the one who's sending over drinks to the man saying, I want you, come here.
That's me. I seen you was drinking Hennessy and Coke.
And you got some women who do both. Like, that's why I feel like I can be really shy sometimes. I can be really timid. But at the same time, I'm really energetic around certain people. It's, it's both. Switch from whoever you want to be. A reckless girl is whoever you really want to be. But like I said, it's like a light and day thing.
Yeah.
I mean, night and day.
Because listening to it, I would never guess that you're shy or anything. Timid just does. I mean, when I hear and when I heard Wave, I was like, okay, it's giving me real side chick all 2021. Because I don't need to be booed up. It was really giving me the wave. Like, I was like, okay, I'm about to go back to Cali Rock through the beach, So so different songs, and I know, working with different producers, is it a specific producer that you favorite that is like, when you go in the studio, it's just an automatic vibe?
Yes. Brandon Paul out of Dallas, Texas at the Music Box. I've been knowing him for about 7 years now. We were really, really close in high school. He's been doing music for a very long time. So talented. His ear is so good. Like, when I'm in the studio and I'll do something, he like, oh, you should do it like this. He really can't sing that well, but he'll try and do it, and it works. And I'm just like, how you know what to do? Like, it be on girly songs too. I just be like, how you know that was gonna work? Like, he's a genius. He really is.
Oh, that's amazing. Because I know, like, for a lot of artists, it definitely matters.
It
like,
does.
Who produces your music and who you vibe with musically, because it just, you can hear it. You can hear it in the music, and you can hear, like, okay, they had a fun time in the studio, and it wasn't necessarily work.
Right.
So, with 2021, I mean, we're in the middle. Like, we only got 6 months left.
We do.
And where do you see yourself at the end of this year?
Oh
yeah, you gonna be alive.
At the end of this year, I plan on dropping an album in a couple months. So at the end of this year, I really plan on just doing so much music and just doing music.
Yeah,
that's really all I see myself right now.
Are you thinking for your album, do you want a lot of features? Are you wanting to do a lot of just dropping a lot of solo music first? Or how are you presenting yourself to Texas and to the world?
At first, I wanted to do no features, like some J. Cole shit. But I was like, nah, because it's a lot of, I have a lot of friends who are extremely talented, like so talented. And some of them aren't back with the resources to get their name out there as they should, as they deserve, in my opinion. So I do want to do a lot of features, not a lot. I'm looking to do like a 12-track album, so probably like 3.
Okay. Yeah, because I mean that balance is always great. But I mean, I have seen some people that drop that J. Cole and it be like,
because it is,
I want to hear nobody else.
Right, and it's my debut album, so I was thinking like it's gonna be just me. But I'm like, nah, Cole, like the people gotta hear this.
Yeah.
Like, if I can help them, that's really what I want.
Yeah. So with you mentioned, you know, you have a lot of friends that are in the industry and a lot of friends that do music. How do you feel about doing music with friends? Like, do you feel like that is kind of like, if they get on a track with you and it sucks, like how do you, you know what I'm saying? How do you really just be like, nah, fam, it's not.
But none of my friends suck, so thank God. Because I would tell them though.
Yeah.
I'll be like, nah, that ain't it. I'll be like, and I'm in the studio, even if I don't know them, it's somebody's session, I'll be like, you should do that again, or you should try this again. Like, I don't mind giving. But none of my friends suck. Like, thank God, and I wholeheartedly mean that. None of them suck. They all cold. So I don't have that problem.
That's good. I always wondered, like, as a musician, how is that? You know, because I know it's different. You know, when you do business with a friend, but doing music, that's like your art, your art. You know, so putting that into somebody else's hands, I know that's a tricky situation. But okay, so I know you're dropping a video on Friday, May 28th. What can we expect from this video? Because, like, y'all, I know Alexis is sitting down, so you can't really see it. But Alexis is fine, okay? She's fine. So, what can we expect from this video?
It's so reckless. Like, it's so reckless. That's the one word I can just say. It's really reckless. And when you see it, you're going to be like, let me start that over. Because every time I show it to somebody, they never watch it once. Because it's a lot going on. Like, I don't want to give it away because it's a surprise. It's just so...
They're going to be able to see it after this.
Yeah, you're going to see it. You're going to see it. But it's really reckless. Like, when you... And I'm not speaking like reckless as in sexual. Like, really the actual definition of the word reckless. I wanted to really portray that in the video. I came up with the concept. It's inspired from like Rihanna, how she does her videos. I like how Rihanna in her videos, she treats men kind of like disposables.
Just quite frankly saying.
She treats men like disposables in her videos. And I don't know why I like that. It's just like a power move for women. A lot of women don't do that. A lot of women use men in their videos for boy toys, you know, but in sexual ways. But I like when women use men as like, you can get God. It ain't nothing to get God. I like when people do that. So that's like the inspiration behind the video. You'll see a lot of reckless activity, and I think people are gonna like it.
Yeah.
I hope they do.
So for the people that cannot see you, if they're not seeing this and they're hearing this, how would you describe your image to them?
My image, that's a good question.
You got to get real chat line. You know, I'm 5'5". You gotta get real. I know you're 23. I'm 30, so I know the vibe line wasn't your era. But you know, it gotta get real.
I saw the commercials.
You was calling the numbers from the house phone, calling it. Did they have house phones when you was growing
We did.
up?
My granny did.
I'm like, maybe you missed that era.
Unfortunately, I didn't.
Okay, because I don't know if you had the house phone, the Star 67.
Stayed ringing.
But what's your description? What is your image? What do you want people, or even not even now, but where you see yourself going with your image?
My image, I really haven't thought about that. Like, that's a really good question. As for right now, I would just say my image is really, if I could describe it, is a ball of light in the most simplest way. I can be really shy, but I'm also extremely energetic, like a little too turned up sometimes. So I would say a ball of light, and just like the sun, I'm gonna be around forever.
Yeah.
It's like that's where I see myself.
Okay, I like how you put that. I'll be around forever.
Everlasting.
So, okay, I know that you're newly signed.
I am.
Okay. Okay, how is that feeling?
It's crazy. Like every day I think about it, I be like, I'm really signed. Like this is happening so fast. Like it really happened so fast. I put out Wave in February. I got signed in March.
Hey.
I got signed so quick, or was it April? It was like a month or two after I dropped Wave. Like it happened so fast. I had literally 2 songs out. One was a freestyle I did on SoundCloud, and the other is a feature with the Wave song. So I'm just like, y'all sure y'all want me? Because I don't know what I'm doing. I just got here.
I mean, that's the best. So when you get somebody fresh and you have the look, you have the sound, and I mean, shout out to Live Dynasty.
Shout out to Live Dynasty Entertainment.
Because, first of all, I just like the fact that finding artists that are truly from the city, because I'm so Dallas.
Rep your
let's
city.
talk Dallas, another Dallas, Texas chick. I'm so Dallas because there is so much talent in the city, and it's really the new LA. I mean, I'm just gonna say that. I know everybody from LA gonna be mad on saying that, but I mean, we're gonna see more and more record labels here. We're gonna see more and more opportunities coming out of here. I mean, and it's like for me being in a comedian, actress, just a full entertainer, going to LA and then coming back and seeing the opportunities that are still here, it's amazing. And then now with the pandemic hitting, I don't know, did the pandemic inspire you musically? Like, did it make you more creative?
Definitely. The pandemic opened my eyes to so much, because at the time I had moved out to Houston. I was living in Houston for a couple of months, and I was alone. I had family out there, and that's when I really got a taste of like adulthood, and I realized you got to do everything on your own. Everything. I'm just like, I don't like this.
Pay all your bills.
Exactly. Car, phone bill, like food, like everything, nails, hair, everything. So I really just got a taste of like what adulthood was like. That the pandemic opened my eyes to like, if you don't do what you want to do right now, you're just gonna leave this earth and just be gone, be forgotten. And I don't want to be forgotten. I want to leave something behind for my family, my friends, people I care about. I don't want to just be another body in the ground. I want to make sure that when I do leave, I have something to leave. Pandemic showed me that, because, like I said, I realized how valuable life is, like how important it really is to just do what you want to do. Like, I learned that being on my own. Like, can't nobody tell you what you should do or what you shouldn't do. You can't let nobody. What the pandemic really, really showed me. That's when I was like, I'm gonna do music. Because why not? I love music. I've always loved music. Why haven't I done this? If I do pass away, I'm gonna just leave. And it didn't even do what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, music is what I'm supposed to be doing.
And then that feeling, for anybody watching, that feeling of purpose when you know it's something more, nothing else can compare. Like, you can work any job, you can go somebody can walk up to you and give you $1 million right now, but if you don't fulfill your purpose, you really are just gonna be stuck, you know? And that it takes situations like the pandemic for you to really be like, you know what?
And it don't feel good to feel stuck, because it's really just an ongoing cycle of just this gnawing feeling like, I know I'm not supposed to be doing this, but I know what I need to do. And it's like, that's what it really showed me, just do it.
So anybody that is out there looking to chase their dreams or looking to become an artist, just being a new artist, what advice would you give them?
My advice would be to do what makes you happy, like genuinely fills your soul happiness and joy, because it's not really just doing what make you happy. Sometimes crack makes somebody happy, but that don't mean you need to be doing crack. But I'm saying, like, whatever it is your purpose in life. If you know your purpose in life, chase it and go after it, because you could be here one day and gone the next. And you don't want to live your life knowing what your purpose is and not doing it. Right. The act of knowing and not doing is the act of a coward. So just, if you know you need to be doing it, do it. And get what anybody else say.
Oh yeah.
For real. They don't pay your bills. They don't feed you. You gotta look yourself in the mirror. You gotta lay with yourself at night. Do what you need to do to be happy.
That's powerful, because it really is just that simple. And a lot of people are in their own way, and I would say the same. I would say get out your way and go for it.
Because I was in my own way.
Yeah. Like,
for the longest, like, I may not sing that shy, but like as a kid, I was really, really shy. Like, anytime I had to sing in front of people, I start crying, like, because I was just overwhelmed, and I didn't want to do it because I was just so stuck in just being this shy girl. And it's like, you don't have to be that. Right. Like, I don't have to be that if I don't want to.
Easily break out of that.
Exactly. It's so simple.
Yeah. So we're gonna see how much you've broken out of that, okay? Because I always like to do a little pop-up situation. So for the people that's listening, the people that's watching, of course they'll be able to watch your video right after this. But can you give them a little something? You can, sing, you can rap, you can do whatever makes you feel you.
Just be on the spot.
Just a little, because we're breaking out and we're breaking the walls down, okay? You say, Alexis from Texas. Just a little something, a little,
Do I have to?
Yeah. You got the mic, get it.
I was not expecting this.
Just something. Because with me saying, oh my God, ElexisTX is amazing, you should go check it out, you should go listen, they're going to be like, girl, let me hear it.
I can be whatever you want. You can take your time with me, don't front. I don't have to worry about no one. But if you want me, then you got me, it's done. I've been watching you, you've been watching me too. Trying to see if I'm gonna make the first move. Now baby, get into the swing, get into the groove. And grab my body, I'ma move when you do. I'ma do what you do, come inside like curfew. Come and vibe, won't stress you.
Hey, and that was acapella. I tried to tell y'all, ElexisTX is the business, okay? Because I don't think you believe me, so I just had to show you, I had to make you a believer. But I definitely appreciate you coming through. We got to find out a lot about you, and I'm so glad that you were able to be inspired by your mom. I learned so much about you today that I already have your music downloaded, but I would definitely download it after this. So let them know where to find you, where to find your video, and all of that. Give them the business.
All of my social media handles are ElexisTX. That's ElexisTX. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I don't have Snapchat. My YouTube video will be out on the 28th, this Friday. Reckless Girl. Shout out Live Dynasty Entertainment. This is all them. I'm just a product.
Oh yeah, that's you too. And it is another ElexisTX check. And if you don't already follow me, make sure you follow me on TikTok. We are now celebrating 5.2 million views on my hashtag. And it's going up. Okay, so now that I'm in the building with ElexisTX, you will be hearing her on TikTok as well. So make sure you click the link in my bio and go straight to her video, and you'll also see it right after this. So until next time, let's go.
I can be a reckless girl, reckless girl, reckless girl. Tell me what you. I can be a regular girl, regular girl, regular girl. Tell me what you. I can be a reckless girl, reckless girl, reckless girl. Tell me what you. I can be a regular girl, regular girl, regular girl. I can do whatever you want. You can take your time with me, don't front. I don't have to worry about no one. But if you want me, then you got me. It's done. I've been watching you, you've been watching me too. Tryna see if I'm gonna make the first move. Now, baby, get into the swing, get into the groove. And grab my body, I'ma move when you do. I'ma do what you do. Come inside like curfew. Come in, I won't stress you. I won't even press you. No need to undress you. Just wanna bless you. Just give me directions and teach me like